Hello, and welcome to the final episode, gotta hit record, I did, of Redemption CA. I am at Brian BKXC's house, and we're gonna seize the opportunity to kind of do like a deep dive into the history of his channel, one of the first, like the grandfather of YouTube mountain bike POV channels, because this is where it all started. The first thing you see when you walk in Brian's house is this pretty iconic wall, and it's got an interesting story because I actually don't recognize this wall from his mountain bike YouTube channel.
As very few of you may know, I had a couple different YouTube channels before I started BKXC. So I had an audiobook review channel. So if you search for The Martian audiobook review, I bet mine will be like the first thing that comes up, and it will be me sitting here talking to my iPhone in like a button-up shirt. So that was my first little channel. Then I did a different channel about smart sprinkler controllers, where I would sit here and review smart sprinkler controllers and in the garage installing them and basically have them up and running to control my sprinklers via Wi-Fi for a couple weeks and then do a review.
Most importantly, you learned a lot.
Yes, you learn how to talk to the camera. Like right now, I'm just like going off the top of my head, talk to the camera, kind of be able to speak and be emotive instead of just being scared and like rigid, like everyone is for the first 50 videos you do.
Gonna be some of your favorite characters on the wall right here.
Oh yeah, we got Skeletor, obviously one of my favorite characters. He's huge, he's evil. He's from the He-Man. We got Macho Man, we got Bender, Itchy or Scratchy, probably Itchy from Simpsons. These are, you know, Super Mario. I made these out of
those are so cool.
Perler beads or whatever.
So great. Hey, if you're an aspiring YouTuber, one pro tip you have to know at this point is you have to have an interesting backdrop. Watch any of the commentary YouTubers you watch regularly. They all have good backdrops. Very key.
Okay, let's take you to the very spot where the very, very first video started, was filmed. It was the feedback rack. This little thing was my very first video, a little review of it. And yeah, got 21,000 views right now.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking like I just need to get some reps in, or like I want to do products, or I want to just make something, see what happens?
Just gotta make something. That really is it. Everyone's like, you know, you wait and you're like, I want to get the perfect video. I knew that you had to just kind of make videos. Like, oh, I've got this thing I want to talk about. I think it's good. And how would I actually make a video about that? And just going through that exercise and filming and writing stuff out and being like, okay, then do this is so valuable for just getting started.
And this is literally where you filmed it. I know for a fact. Like I remember the deck. Yeah.
So right now the Nugatorium is kind of where all the action happens, but early on everything was in the garage.
Yeah, you were working on a little bit more of a shoestring budget.
Yeah, it's a nice space. It really worked. I had lights set up, had my iPhone on a tripod, and then always my bikes would be in the background, and I'd take a chair from in there and sit here and just do the video. And then of course this is the famous garage where
he accidentally left it open and got his...
Don't even say that. It actually makes me feel ugh. The original bike of the channel was the Yeti SB66. I love that bike. And one night I left my garage door open, which is garbage night, which is when all the creeps of Vallejo kind of are roaming the streets. And so that bike was stolen along with my road bike. And I got to buy a replacement bike, and that's how I bought the Bronson. And it was ridiculous timing for the channel, and it really all came together quite well, but it still just makes me sick to think about my bikes being stolen. And
well, bike theft is like the worst thing that can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
But this is so cool. The original set of BKXC, you know, nothing but your garage. Yeah. So let's go show everyone where all the magic happens, you know? You went...
Oh yeah, my editing suite.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of the most embarrassing thing, but it is what it is.
I think it's one of the most interesting things.
I would much rather not have this space all cluttered and crazy, but this is where I edit all my videos.
You think Brian spends a lot of time riding. You wouldn't even want to imagine how many hours he spends right here.
Right here. Got my editing going over here, Final Cut Pro.
You got some pretty interesting little tidbits on the desk of what you got going on over here.
We got some
Easter egg Oreos.
Oreos.
Keep the energy high.
This is like a clip that broke off my e-bike bag, which I'm trying to get back on. We got some hand strengthening tools.
In case your carpal tunnel isn't already gotten the best of you sitting here.
So this thing has always been my dream from the very start. You know, shooting in the garage and having the garage backdrop is nice, but having a real place that's like a real set, but a real working area as well. And that's the Nugatorium. And I still don't remember who actually named the Nugatorium. It was just in a random live stream, but whoever you were, it was just a great little name to name it. It is a working space. I've got all these boxes and the Rayon in here, and we've got the Bronson, got the BMC. It's a lot of stuff, and all these wheels. It's too much. I actually need to do a little spring cleaning and do some purging.
And it's so cool. There's a lot of cool tidbits in here. You know, ranging from the sticker walls, super cool.
Redemption 17.
Yeah. To this, I like this a lot. This is cool. And don't forget this. Man, the most impressive thing of all is right behind you over here.
The streaming setup.
Yeah, and this isn't even
cameras,
newer.
My lights. Hey Google, turn the lights on in the Nugatorium. Oh no, it's gonna say in the shed.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Hey Google, turn the lights on in the shed.
Okay, turning on the Nugatorium lights.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah,
But this is behind the scenes. When you guys are watching a BKXC live stream, this is everything that goes into it. It's a whole lot, you know. Multiple cameras, one right there, one right here, one on the, oh wait, nope, just those two. Microphone and computer setup, like it's a whole production. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see.
Okay, it's nice, it's bright, it's sunny out. Let's go for a ride. Let's go take the car over to Benicia. I'll show you guys some other favorite spots from the history of the channel. The lights off in the shed.
Okay, turning off the Nugatorium lights.
So where are we? What's the significance of this place, dude?
So this is Benicia territory, as my cousin Casey named it back in the day. It's basically the real start of my channel. So my second video was the mountain biking with the Fayutech gimbal, and basically figuring out what the hell's the gimbal, which comes from the Nate Hills video, the first real good mountain bike video I ever saw, Nate Hills on Lower Hangover. And yeah, from that second, I decided I wanted to do a YouTube channel about mountain biking, because I already had done a couple YouTube channels, and I finally realized, like, holy crap, I think this is possible. So yeah, got the Fayutech gimbal, slapped it on, and this is my second ever video coming down this thing and showing it off, showing the features and stuff. And yeah, that's almost 3 years old.
Very soon to be followed with the drone video.
Yeah, this actually might be, like, the day this video comes out, probably like the 3-year anniversary of my channel starting.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. Figured I'd bust out a little retro action, the old USA jersey.
That is all-time classic. Very recognizable for anyone that's been around. We're gonna send it.
40 seconds of heaven.
Very recognizable downhill right here for anyone that's watched this channel for a long time. Woo, some flat turns. Holy cannoli, you go fast. It's got some tough turns. Woo! All right, that was fun.
You hike up for round 2.
2 and 3 and 4.
Oh yeah. All right, we're ready for round 2.
Yeah, I was going easy on you.
Oh shit. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my God, he's going. Oh! Ooh! He crushed me. Home turf advantage. Absolutely decimated me. How'd you feel on that one?
It's interesting, stuff started popping up faster than normal.
Yeah, because you pedaled out of the gate pretty hard.
Yeah. Steeper than it looks.
Yeah. This dog is out here just hunting something down he's found. He's had his head in the grass for a while.
Gophers, them prairie dogs.
Brian said he's definitely gonna have something in his mouth in a second here.
Snake, you got everything out here.
Yeah. Give her, bud. Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
Charging. Here we go. I gotta stay on his ass the whole way. Here we go, into the real fast stuff. We got a couple. Woo. Couple rocks catching the edge. Real tight turn here. We both blew it. Oh my, he's just let loose right here. I always, whoa, down! Double trouble. That hurt worse than my teeth.
Got slidey.
I feel hard on my shoulder. Grass burn. You slid so far.
It's slippery out there.
Dude, I just didn't want to run you over.
Yeah.
You just laid her down.
I could see you coming. I could get my feet up to take your impact.
That might be the end of our ride today. Oh, but that did hurt my shoulder. I might not want to ride anymore.
Lunchtime. All right, we survived that.
That didn't go as planned. But this is not this exact location, but this scene is yet another iconic moment from the BKXC story. This is where Brian announced to everybody that he was going full time, that he was going for it.
I was in the car. I was actually in Hawaii with my parents.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's like when I made that video in that car, in some rental car. It's being like, okay, I'm going full time now, starting Patreon. That's when like the extended cuts started happening where you could get on and support, and then just it all started rolling from there. The timeline is there. If you ever go to my page and you do sort videos oldest to newest, you see the whole rundown of kind of everything. That's kind of the coolest part about YouTube. It's like a virtual scrapbook of my life now.
Right. All right, so next stop we're going to eat at Brian's favorite restaurant in town, Little Hawaiian.
This is the spot.
The results are in.
Yep, I tied my personal best, so that's pretty good.
I guess not on the final lap though.
Yeah.
All right, main course.
So good. Nothing bad on the menu.
Nah, this is a traditional Hawaiian dish called saimin. A little soup with some barbecue chicken in it. Yum. All right, and that is gonna do it for what is gonna be the final episode of Redemption CA. We were talking about it on the drive today. Like, this has just been so much fun. It's gone by so fast.
Yep.
It really has.
Quick, but it was great. It's always fun when we ride together, and there's so much to show you, and there's so much more to show you.
Yeah.
For the next time.
Yep, there's a lot more to be had for sure. And I also want to thank everyone out there. Thank you guys for all the stoke that you've been adding, sharing with us in the comments. I know that everyone has really enjoyed not just this one, but the last Redemption series. And that makes us really happy. So, you know, let us know in the comments. There's gonna be another Redemption in the future. Where would you guys like to see that? And I want to know what everyone's favorite parts of Redemption CA were.
Oh, cool.
I think a highlight for me was the snow bike day. That was.
Penguin was definitely a highlight.
That was
getting
too,
some
yes.
of those big drops and doing them. And
But let us know what your favorite part of Redemption CA is down in the comments for sure, because we want to hear that as well. What's next on BKXC
yeah,
channel?
going to Moab. Gonna do a race out there. That's what you guys will start seeing soon.
I'm gonna pack the van back up because currently everything I own is in his spare room, like storage room. So I'm packing up the van and I'm hitting the road. And actually, over the next month, I'm gonna be traveling across the country back to the East Coast for a Chasing Epic trip in May. So yeah, a lot of fun things to come on both of our channels. If you guys have missed any Redemption CA videos, I'm gonna definitely put a link to the full playlist down below in the description. And if you haven't already followed Brian on his channel, BKXC, make sure to do that. And yeah, I guess all that's left to say is thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. Until then, live free, ride hard, and get stoked.